Okay, here's the fight of 2012, the fight of the century. This fight is going to be even better and greater than Morris for real talk, Shattuck, and Mike Tyson. That fight was a great fight, but this one's going to be, it's going to out-top that one. Front row seats are going to be $2,200 a pop. Middle row seats $1,600, and back row $850. That's how good this one is going to be. And the pay-per-view is going to be $90 for pay-per-view. Okay, here we go. It's about even match. Julian Trinidad versus Devontae Shattuck. Julian's nickname is the Warrior, and Devontae's nickname is the Man. And it's a 7-round bout. Okay.
Hi everybody, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. For tonight's main event, 7 rounds in the light heavyweight division between these two great warriors. He's making his way to the ring with a determined giddy up in his step. He's ring walk, something special in the air. You can just sense it out of him.
The Warrior, that's Julian's nickname. The Man, that's your nickname. Alright, here we go.
Alright, gentlemen, protect yourself at all times. Let's touch him up.
Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do, as round 1 is underway.
Teddy, what role can the fans play on the fighters, the atmosphere of the arena, when they know there's two guys meeting up that can bang?
An immature fighter, a less experienced fighter can get caught up. He can try to satisfy the audience. That's a quick way to be going to the shower earlier than you wanted to.
Oh, that's gotta hurt. He did not see that right hand at all. He may want to tie up. Now he's trying to create an opportunity here as he backs him up against the ropes. There it is! He gets to him with an uppercut. Oh man, he's in rough shape after absorbing that blow.
Julian's trying to take over the
Comes
first
right
round.
back at him with a left hand. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. Good work downstairs. He was stunned, but now he's surviving. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Every fight. Oh, the Warriors in bad shape. Oh, he's in bad shape here. He's stunned and he's wobbly.
The only thing he has going for him is he's not a fighter that uses his legs anyway. You can't use him right now. He's a guy that likes to move his head. He's got to start doing that. Try to cement those feet down the best he can and get some head movement.
Oh! Wow, what a right hand he just got caught by. And he's looking to tie up. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. Holy cow! The Warrior is stunned and he is hurt. Oh, look at that. You know you need space to punch. He realizes that, so he pushes his opponent. Able to get rid of that one. Clicks of the talk.
Nice combination.
His opponent wanted the body, he wouldn't give it to him. The end of the round has arrived. And now an opportunity for the trainer here to get his hands on his guy. His guy just got tagged pretty good there. And when he looks into his eyes, what is he looking for?
Oh, first of all, he's looking to see whether or not his guy is still there. You know, he got stunned pretty good. And then what he has to do is make sure his guy is listening to him and telling him, hey, look, you got caught. You've been caught before. This is the way we can fix it. This is what you got to do to correct things.
So here we are, a new round underway. And in that last round, he got to the head and right to the canvas.
Uppercut. Whoa, that leaped.
So he goes down, but able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving. But if he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
Boy, he is shaky right there. He is on shaky ground in the ring right now. Good defensive skill. They both decide to bring it. The tactical game paying off. You can see the counter punch.
Yeah, you see the counter punch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go because when he misses, bang, he gets caught.
What does he need to do right here? He has no balance. His legs aren't underneath him.
Well, you know he can't move because he's going to fall on his own or the referee's going to stop it. So believe it or not, he's either got to grab or he's got to stand on the rope, stay right in front of the guy and move his head to make a miss. He can't use his legs.
Good looking counter punch. Unable to steady himself right now after being stunned. You know, boxing is a global sport. I think sometimes in North America we lose touch of that, but boxing is such a global sport, and every little region of the country defines its fighters differently, and the fighters are defined by where they come from.
Yeah, it really is. You know, sometimes if a fighter is from maybe a place where there's not many resources, then you're going to get a fighter who's a little cruder.
Oh, that's gotta hurt. The Warrior's been stunned. Oh, he's in bad shape here. He's stunned and he's wobbly.
The only thing he has going for him is he's not a fighter that uses his legs anyway. You can't use him right now. He's a guy that likes to move his head. He's got to start doing that. Try to cement those feet down the best he can and get some head movement.
The man smashed by an uppercut. The Warrior's cheek is ripped open right there. You can see the cut.
Julian's trying to get even.
Each man able to land an uppercut.
Oh.
Able to defend and then go on the offensive. Oh, and there you go. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Round comes to an end. Knockdown was scored in that round. So, Teddy, you're working the corner of the guy who was just on the floor. What are you telling him?
You're telling him that if he's been down before, you want to actually use that for a positive. I know that sounds crazy, but you say, hey, you've been here before, you can overcome it. You want to remind him that he can get back. And then the most important thing, Joe, is you tell him why he got dropped. So when he goes out there, he's not just scared going into a dark place saying, gee, it's going to happen again. He knows he has control.
You're fighting this fight. Focus for me. Don't let them keep this distance from you.
He's got to find a way to get through the early goings here of this round. Remember last round, he went down. He was on the canvas.
Now look, he wants to tie his opponent up. That's the best way to get through it right now. But what he doesn't want to do, Joe, is to reach in there, reach out to grab this guy, and then he leaves himself open. He's going to make sure that his opponent's close enough when he goes to grab him, he's not exposing himself to get dropped again.
Good job staying away from the danger there. Trying to get right up against his chest there, it seems, but you know what? It's working out well. These guys putting on a clinic right now. I mean, his accuracy is remarkable.
Yeah, clinic in a healthcare center. He's like a surgeon.
Boy, that's a big gash there on the cheek. The tactical game paying off. You can see the counter punch.
Yeah, you see the counter punch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go because when he misses, bang, he gets caught.
Getting so much work in the gym goes into head movement and how to hit a moving target. Doesn't matter in this fight tonight.
This guy doesn't move his head. The old timers would say he gets insulted if you miss him.
This is why we love the sport, Teddy. I mean, this is just back and forth action nonstop.
Well, Joe, when special events have happened in history, you remember where you are. Right now, I'm going to remember where I was during this fight. I'm watching a special epic right in front of me.
Glad to be here doing it, too. What a war this is. Throws a counter punch there. Not able to land a headshot. This is just as much a fork in the road for his opponent as it is for him. Because the opponent's saying, hey, I knocked this guy down, and now he's completely changed styles. Does it cause some caution in his mind? Or does it cause him to say, okay, now I know I got him?
Yeah, a little trepidation. I mean, first he's thinking, hey, is there a trick here? Is he setting me up here? But there's another part that says, hey, I know this guy hasn't done this before. I've looked at him enough. I've done my homework. And that means I have him in trouble.
Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head.
Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities because he got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
I don't know, Teddy. It just feels like one of those nights, one of those fights where somebody's getting hurt, where this is not going to the judges' scorecards.
I feel like I'm in Coney Island watching one of those hot dog eating contests where somebody's going to try to eat 50 of them, 60 of them. In other words, he's not worried how he's going to feel at the end of the night.
Don't worry about it. We'll take care of it. That's nothing. A small cut, nothing to worry about. Use your jab, on the inside, then throw the right.
With the start of this round, we've reached the halfway point. It'll be interesting to see what we're in store for down the stretch of this fight. He just missed that shot up top. Teddy, you got to have some advice for this situation because he needs to fix what's ailing him now on the inside.
Well, it's his own fault. He keeps falling inside. We talk about height. We talk about a wingspan. He has that, But to use it, you have to keep your feet set. That's where it starts. His feet, they're sliding in.
Oh, very nice. Smart counter punch there.
Yeah, that's beautiful. You make the guy miss, you make him pay.
Able to get rid of that one. I suppose if you're his opponent, you just keep doing what you're doing. Keep going after it. That cut is there for a reason. Why change anything?
If you're the guy who caused the cut, yeah, the first thing you think, Joe, is you keep going after it. But
oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Unable to steady himself right now after being stunned. Teddy, what does he need to do right here? He has no balance. His legs aren't underneath him.
well, you know he can't move because he's going to fall on his own, or the referee's going to stop it. So believe it or not, he's either got to grab or he's got to stand on the rope, stay right in front of the guy, and move his head to make a miss. He can't use his legs.
Good looking counter punch. How is he able to do this? How is he able to take these shots?
You know, one time Muhammad Ali talked about taking a chin. He had one of the great chins of all time. And what he basically talked about was that when you start to get hit those shots, you start to go down a hallway. And then you go into a gray room. You go from a light room to a gray room. And at the end of the hallway, you see a dark room.
Wow! The man's in bad shape.
Julian almost knocking it out.
Very nice job landing that counter punch, getting away from one that was coming at him. It is unbelievable how this fight is being fought. Both guys unwilling to stop. One guy goes at it, the other guy meets him punch for punch.
Well, you've heard it before. You've heard the term used, one day at a time, to deal with something very difficult. Well, it is.
Holy cow! He is damaged badly there. He may hit the
Getting
floor.
smart, Devon.
There it is! How about that left right there? And now he's working well on the inside.
Yeah.
We come to the end of the round. A round that I'm having a tough time trying to think about who won. I can only imagine what the judges are thinking about. Teddy, if there's one thing you look for in a round like that and say, okay, I'm going to give it to this guy over this guy, what is it?
Well, the first thing is, if I'm a judge, I take a little notepad and I make a little mark down, blue and red corner, what he did early. Because sometimes a judge has a tendency to forget what was done early and only go with what went late.
We'll take care of the cut. There's nothing. Small cut, nothing to worry about. Let's get on that swelling. Get the swelling.
Back to fight action as a new round is underway. Of course, in that last round, it was fairly one-sided. He was hit pretty hard, and now he has to overcome that here.
Yeah, you don't have to be Nostradamus to know that. I mean, everybody saw, he got staggered, his knees buckled, did a little dance there. But what you have to really know now is know why you got hit and correct that immediately.
The Warrior's in bad shape. He's in bad shape. Maybe a punch or two more, and he's on the canvas. Teddy, what does he need to think about now?
Well, one of the things that he can't think about, he'd love to run away. He'd love to get away from what's hurting him. His legs are not solid enough, so he's going to have to find a way to tie up.
Parries that punch intended for the head.
Keep working the jab.
Holy cow! Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. It's like a light switch just went on. All of a sudden, he's the aggressor now.
Well, it's like your parents came in the room and they put that switch on. His corner, not his parents, told him, get on this guy.
Hey, I thought he was going to be knocked out just moments ago, but he has survived this.
Well, he has a granite chin.
Oh, and there you go. Flush to the midsection with the counter shot. Oh, he is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. He's having a much better round here. Earlier, we saw him being outworked, but right now, he's the one getting to him.
Yeah, well, you know, you go out to a restaurant, you have a half dozen half-shell clams, you might get a tummy ache. Well, he's been eating a lot of left hooks. I don't know if he has a tummy ache, but he figures right about now he wants to get rid of that indigestion. And the best way, start attacking.
Shape. He could be on the deck in moments. I don't know what was said to him in the corner, but now he's the busier man.
And he needs to be before any more time goes by.
What a good war this has been. What a good, solid fight it's been. The kind of fight that tells me somebody wants to get rid of the other guy.
Julian won that round.
Where neither one could win by decision. Where if they didn't win by knockout, it doesn't count.
Don't worry about it. Nice one on the inside. Good job. Keep that up.
So here we are, a new round underway, and in that last round, he got tagged. He got hit pretty hard, Teddy.
Yeah, he did. He got caught. Now, the first thing is, we all know he got caught, but why did he get caught? He has to be able to decipher that in his head. He has to be able to have the answer to that so it doesn't happen again.
And now they're trading blows. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Wow!
Whoa.
Oh, he is stunned. He could go down.
Uh-oh.
Come on, guys, keep apart. Punch it out. Come on, punch it out.
Oh, what a great ability to recover.
Oh. Missed that power punch.
Takes one, but gets one. Good work by the man. What a fight. What a great, non-stop action fight this has been.
Yep, this is the fight. Even better than
Man's
Morris
cheek
and
is
Tyson.
ripped open right there. You can see the cut.
Now this is what you call a rivalry.
You see a blood coming from the nose there. Wow, is he defensively sound? 1 minute to go in a round that feels like an all-time classic. Punch for punch, they're meeting each other. Really wanted that uppercut, but just couldn't get it. The Warriors just not landing any body punches in this fight.
Well, he looks like a guy who hasn't been taught that. We're getting a little bit of an X-ray, a little bit of a peek into what his trainers show him in the gym, or what they don't show him.
Nice strike after catching one by the man. They trade shots. He comes back with the right hand. Now there's some blood, but it's underneath the eye. It's on the cheek, so it's not going to impair his vision. He missed with that headshot. So we come to the end of the round. And clearly a confidence booster for this man. He got to his opponent. He was able to stun him. Teddy, when a fighter comes back after doing what he just did, do you see them almost light up, like get a little boost of energy because of that?
Yeah, it does build your confidence a little bit. You know, it makes you feel more secure. I can control this man. I had my way.
This is the last and final round, round 7. Coming up.
That's where you want to be.
Scheduled for 7, and their destination is almost reached. We are underway in the final round. Well, obviously, what his opponent has done here is the reason that cut is in the shape that it's in. So if you're him, just keep doing what you're doing?
Yes and no, Joe. Of course, it's easy to say, yeah, keep doing what you're doing. But what if there's a little change? Your opponent's cut now, he's going to move his head, you figure, a little bit.
Wow! He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments.
Whoa!
You see how he does that right there? He was able to get up and continue on last time. Now he goes down again.
And Devontae.
1, 2, 3,
That's it. The fight is over.
Devontae.
Man's gonna have his hand raised.
In the last
by
round,
way of
knockout.
KO. The 10th count reached. His opponent out. He's the victor. He's your winner by knockout.
Everybody but his opponent is happy now.
Man, look
That was an
at
entertaining fight.
this was
For
a
Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe
dang good
Tessitore.
fight here.
Have yourself a great night.
You need to save this, Devontae. This is memorable fight.